All right, back on the trap line, checking these traps that I set day before yesterday. I'm gonna just pull them. I figured I'd probably pull them after one check, but especially since I gave them the 2-day set, I think I'm probably good to just pull them up, since I'll bet you I got pretty much everything. I can see it's starting to look that way anyways. It's the first trap that I set, and I can see there's a muskrat, but I can also see that it got chewed on by something. Man, that sucks. Its guts floating down. I'm having really bad luck this year with stuff getting chewed on. You can see 110, and I just put this trap where the creek narrows down just enough to put a 110 right there. Sure enough, got one. It's a good little pinch point. But it's chewed up. Hate that. I don't know what did it. Don't think it's a mink. You'd think a mink would have chewed on it a little bit more. I don't know what it was. Didn't touch it too bad. Probably still skin it. But yeah, that is frustrating when that happens. You can see I got the old toboggan. It's a lot nicer when it's not full of traps. Here at my second trap. Foothold, nothing. It was just a little tiny feed bed. You could see one had been up there chewing. Seen a few muskrats just right here, so hopefully got another conibear right up there. I'll just keep the camera going. Hopefully I got him up there. I don't use 110s a lot, or conibears in general, because most of the ditches around here, there's not, it's more feed beds. You can't really find their bank dens, and there's not pinch points. But I think when you do find ditches like this where there's a lot of these pinch points, they're awesome. They work really good, better than footholds. But most of the water around here is not really set up that way. Okay, so I have another 110 right here. You can see there's that little channel that runs right down through there. And there's actually a bank den up in there somewhere. I saw a muskrat, but it's kind of just super muddy and stuff, so I never set a trap there. Figured plugging this hole up right here is just as good. Whoa, need my waders. Not seeing. Oh yeah. Well, that's 2 and 3 traps, so 2 conibears. I have another conibear set up in a den way up there. I'm sure that one probably connected as well, so it's already second muskrat out of 3 traps. Yeah, you can see swam down through that and ducked under that, and had that trap just placed down, bedded right there at the other side of the entrance. It's a pretty good set. Just walking up here. Not sure, my next trap I think is somewhere right up here. What's kind of funny though is there's like a whole bunch of sign right there, and then this stretch actually looks pretty good. There's really no sign to set there, and then a couple pockets in the middle, and then at the far end you can tell there's a whole nother little group up there. But it's kind of interesting. You'd think they'd be spread out through here. Yeah, that's not good. I see, it's my next trap. I see I have one, but whoa, it's all chewed up. Geez, that's slippery. That is, oh, that makes me mad. Come on, are you kidding me? Man, I'm having some horrible luck with stuff getting eaten out of my traps. It's totally worthless. I don't even, definitely not worth skinning. I guess I'll throw it in. But, okay, that's my 4th trap. 3rd muskrat. See if I can get up here without falling on my face. 2nd one that's already been chewed up. Yeah, that sucks. I think another issue is this This creek's not deep, so even if they're drowned down in that water, it's still, I mean, they're pretty visible. So stuff is finding them. Yeah, that sucks. Huh. What's the third one? Looking like it's going to be a good check if everything's not eaten. Too bad. Okay, coming up on my next set here. Can see, can't see if I got anything. Jeez, whoa. Pretty treacherous. See if these muskrat hides can cover my hospital bill when I break my hip checking them. Pretty sure I have a trap here. Be surprised I missed that feed bed if I didn't. Oh, yeah, I think right here. Huh? It's not looking like I have anything. That's the chain right there. I don't. Oh. Why, yes, I do. Huh? He got way down in there. That's just a little tiny guy. Just a little baby. Well, at least it's not eating because it was under all that crap, but yeah, I sat on this feed bed right here. I could tell it's messed up a little bit. And then got him, he went down. Here's another feed bed. I couldn't remember. I think I just set one trap on this, but for all those aspiring muskrat trappers out there, as I know there's just tons of them everywhere. There's nothing more attractive than trapping muskrats. That's what a feed bed looks like. It's just, they pretty much all look pretty similar. It's just like usually matted up roots and vegetation chewed up. And that's kind of what you look for with footholds usually. At least I do. That's my main set. It seems like if you find a good feed bed, that's money for catching muskrats. So I just look for these matted up root wads and vegetation wads about the size of a dinner plate usually, I would say. And then I usually just set my trap, kind of just move some crop out, set my trap right there. And I usually cover a little bit of stuff on top of the trap. I don't know if it matters, but I do it. But yeah, with these footholds and these little creeks and stuff, that's usually my go-to set. If you can find that, that's the sure sign that you got muskrats. Is just leave my stake there. Feed beds and also crap usually. Like another good way to tell if you have muskrats is you'll see, not really in this one so much, but some ditches and stuff, maybe there'll be like a rock or something sticking out of the water towards the middle of the ditch, and usually if you got a good number of muskrats, they'll jump up on that and they call it a toilet. Oh, I guess I do have another trap right there. And they'll you can figure out what that means. They'll usually crap on it, and that's a good spot to set traps too. Nothing in that. I guess it's probably the lone muskrat in this little stretch. Up here there'll definitely be some more. So that's the fourth one caught, I think. Fourth out of like 5 or 6 traps. You can see pretty good haul. 4 muskrats so far. I probably got another 5, 6 traps coming up here on my next trap right now. Got my twine loop. That's pretty handy for dragging this. I think I have one here. Maybe, maybe not. Whoa. Man, there's definitely still, yeah, I do have one, nothing in it. Yeah, there's still muskrat in here. That's a brand new sign right there. It's a little bit of a feed bed where it's been chewing. That was the initial feed bed. But I was lucky for that thing. He ditched it and he didn't go back, or it would have been caught for sure. But I'll still pull it. Might as well leave it be. Hopefully next year leave a couple back. All it takes is 2. Hopefully there'll be a bunch more in here. This is a nice little ditch. They're really easy to trap in here, so it'd be cool to consistently have some, but that's not been my experience here in the past, so I think it just depends year to year. I wouldn't be surprised if there's nothing in here next year, even if I hadn't trapped them, just because of that disease or whatever else. But it's a good trap. Got this when I was like 10 from Minnesota Trapline Products. It was the free option. I chose the trap after I ordered some lures. Been pretty good. Okay, walking up here. Oh, didn't get them all. There's still one up there, I can see. Good for him. He's the lucky survivor. All right, last maybe 4 traps, I think, right here. I got a trap right there. I can see I got a muskrat in it. I think I set 1 here, 2 more right up there, and then there's a conibear. I believe that's it. But that's already the 5th muskrat I've caught out of this little, it's only a couple 100-yard stretch of ditch. Not even eaten. Perfect. Love it when that happens. This is the one. There's just tons of feed beds in here everywhere. I mean, I can tell I didn't get them all because I see fresh sign kind of scattered throughout here. Make sure I'm not going to get bit. He's not been dead for long. So yeah, it's a good indicator. You don't get them all when they're still making new sign. Yeah, that's 5, I think, on this stretch. See, this is just like I was saying. Yeah, it's hard for them to drown when it's just grass everywhere. That one didn't drown, still dead, but they'd have to carry that trap clear out there to even have a chance. Let's leave the camera on because I think my next couple traps, they're just right here. Oh, I do have one over there. You can see it. That's the good thing about having videoed me setting all these, is there's no question. I didn't mark them. Usually I mark them with flagging of some kind, but I didn't mark these ones. And I can just look back at my previous videos and make sure I got all my traps. You can see it snapped. I don't see anything in it. Right there, good feed bed. You can see one's been working here since it's been snapped. Just sprung. Survivor. Had a few of them get lucky. All right, so there's that. There's another trap here. I can see something floating. Yep, got one there as well. He's done for. Probably got ran over by these deer. Lost a little bit of fur there. Back leg catch. Six, I think. And then double check my footage, make sure I'm getting all my traps, but I think I only got one more right up here. It's the conibear in a bank den. Was gonna set one up here at the head of this, but ended up it's not really seeing a spot worth setting. Okay, that's nothing, huh? I must have, there's a bank den right down there. I must have missed I kind of had to just feel when I set the trap, but I must have missed the mark. I guess it was a little off to the side or something. Thought for sure I would get one, but nope. It's all right. That's still 6 muskrats out of this little tiny ditch. And at least a couple made it. Saw one swimming there, and I've been seeing some fresh signs still, so it's about perfect. All right, thought I was done. Thought I got all my traps, but I was looking back on my my video, and I was like, there's 2 traps right here. I know I missed one, so I caught a muskrat right here. It's like, when I was checking through the videos, like, all right, I set one there, and then it says I set one here. And it took forever to realize where I set the trap. This is a tricky ditch. If you didn't mark your traps, that was stupid of me. If I hadn't videoed it, I would have lost a trap and a muskrat. Because I got to digging here, and I was like, it has to be right here. So I got to digging around. Felt something. Sure enough, got a muskrat right here too. That's the 7th. So that is confirmed. That's my 100% my last trap. They're all accounted for now, but good lesson. It's really easy to bring a little bit of flagging, and it's pretty beneficial. Or if I wasn't videoing this, I probably would have lost that. But nice double, got one there. And then there's still at least one muskrat swimming around up there that I saw. So that's 7 out of this little ditch. And pulled all my traps. So there's still a couple in here to let them come back next year, but I definitely got the bulk of them, which is perfect. Yep, that's it for this little ditch. Pretty quick check, but it sure was full of them. Keeping my eye out for arrowheads. Oh. There's the haul. 7 rats. I'll got a little bit of time, so I may go start setting some more traps on this other ditch over here. It's had a few days now to kind of lower down and let the muskrats make a little bit of sign, so I can actually find a feed bed or 2 to set in. Well, I just got everything sorted out here, and I'll start bringing it back. There's the old kill photo. Old slippery racer's doing its job pretty well. But there's that little ditch full of them. Yep, that's it for now. I guess I'll go maybe set some other traps tonight if I have time, but it's gonna be hard to beat that. This is probably the most muskrat filled ditch there is around here, but yep, nice little check.